My name is Greg Collins, and I'm president of the UMass Republican Club. On behalf of the Republican Club, I would like to thank all of you for coming out today in support of the First Amendment and our right to free speech. This event is not yet another group of college students expressing blind support for the First Amendment. Rather, this issue has had a direct and tangible impact on campus recently, particularly in recent weeks, when numerous events organized by student groups, including a pro-Israel, pro-peace rally, and a lecture by Don Feder, were disrupted by protesters. In light of growing consensus on campus that all reasonable students, conservative and liberal alike, need to unite in defense of the First Amendment, I am pleased to announce that the University Democrats, Silent Majority, and Student Alliance for Israel all have agreed to co-sponsor this rally in support of our constitutional right to free speech. We will hear from members from these groups shortly. Before we do, let's be very clear about why free speech is so important. Not because it allows us to hear opinions that we agree with, but because it enables us to hear opinions that we disagree with. If everyone held the exact same opinions, then there would be no need for free speech. But the reason why America is the freest country on earth is because we realize that we do have different opinions. We do think about issues in different ways, and we do have the right to voice these opinions, regardless of whether you like them or not. Unfortunately, some protesters on campus do not agree with this principle, and unfortunately, the UMass administration has not done anything substantive to protect free speech on this campus. Protesters have attempted to shut down, yell at, intimidate, defame, and harass other student groups just because they don't agree with them. Not because these student groups have threatened the lives of the protesters. Not because these student groups have attempted to shut down the events of the protesters. And not because these student groups do not agree with the opinions of the protesters. And this is why we're here today. Students coming from all different political persuasions, yet uniting as one in defense of our cherished First Amendment right to free speech. On that note, I would like to introduce our first featured speaker today, Matt Cadwallader, the Vice President of the University Democrats.